Hi friends, Magus Supreme here coming at you guys with another reading. Um, as you guys can see, I'm doing the low rent setup right now. You guys are just gonna see me and I'm just gonna pull the cards. I didn't have the energy to pull my whole setup out today, so you guys are going to get the low maintenance setup today. But for this reading, this is higher order messages for your life. For those of you who don't know what higher order means, this is like more so like not just like from angels, but from like higher angels, ascended masters, like really strong energy of spiritual teachers, those that's like really honestly very close to source energy, to Father, to God, universe, whatever you know him as. But yeah, so this is like really high and inspired messages. I've been sitting on this reading for a couple days now, but I just said, why not? Let's pull it out. Let's get it done. So for pile selection for this reading, I only have 3 piles. Sorry, I'm not really feeling too good, so 3 piles is like the most that I can manage right now in my condition. Um, you guys will be picking a card and we'll be moving from there. So for pile 1, we have this card here called the Central Sun. For pile 2, we have this card, Pleiadian Activation. And for pile 3, we have Seraphim's Gateway. So you guys can go ahead and pick the pile that most resonates with you. With that out of the way, we will be beginning with pile 1. So if you picked the Central Sun, this reading is for you. So the way I structured this reading is that I have a whole bunch of oracle cards here that's really going to be your reading. And then I'll pull tarot at the end for additional messages. But for you, pile 1, since you picked the Central Sun, I have to talk to you about the energy of this card. Now, the Central Sun is about abundance, download, regeneration, and success. And honestly, that's very much highlighted in the cards. But what's really being spoken to here is the energy of purpose and to not really give up. Pile 1, the Central Sun speaks of like an old you or an old self really being an old you or an old self being like really stripped away. You guys could have really just been going through a really big transition in your life right now. That's energy that I can very much like kind of really relate with, because I too am also in the middle of a big transition. But the big thing that this card, the Central Sun, is talking about is like you have a big blessing on your life right now. With this stripping away of your old self, there's a renewal of your confidence. There's a brand new energy really coming into your life right now. I hear it and I see that. It's a brand new energy coming into your life right now. So if there's anything, any projects or anything that you really want to do, now's the time to start. If you want to revisit old projects, endeavors, and ideas, things that might not have worked out for you well in the past, now if you go back to it and try to revisit it and allow this new energy to work with you, you might find a little bit more success. The Central Sun is all about, like it says, abundance downloads. So whatever it is that you really want to do, that you feel guided to do, is going to be heavily supported. And I say that because we have visions and spirits to guide you here. Visions is all about like whatever it is that you see is heavily focused on your third eye chakra, whatever it is that you've been getting through, maybe dreams, downloads, your intuition, or maybe just something that's inside your heart that you really want to do. You're being heavily guided to start it now, to do it now. Now is a favorable period in your life to really start putting forth the energy and the effort into things that you really want to see in your life. The biggest thing that's really coming through is really allowing that old energy that you were in to really just like fall away and to renew your faith, your confidence, and your vigor, and not only your life, but in your projects, your passions, and your sense of direction in life. Here we have acceptance, which is I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. What's been happening in your life has been happening, and it's not something that you can change. Like honestly, truly, it's human nature to try to resist like change and like revolution, especially if you were comfortable before, or if it just seems like it's very challenging and taxing on you. But in order to help this energy to like pass from you, or to like really ease this transition that you're in, give up, surrender, and accept the fact that what's happening is something that you cannot change. You can only work with the energy and not against it. Because this transition, this change that's been happening, all the crumbling, falling away that's been happening in your life has been divinely inspired. It's meant to happen to get you to refocus and reshift and to guide you towards your true dreams and the things that you really honestly want to see in your life. For you to dream bigger and to keep your eyes on the prize. Um, this is about the energy of life, of passion, the energy of the sun being drawn into your life right now. And with Sun card or the Sun energy is about joy, passion, expansion, clarity, and light, and also life. There's a renewal that's really been happening in your life, and it might not feel like it, but that's exactly what it is. It's a renewal. And I'm being drawn to say this again, you'll find that your projects are going to be taking off a little bit more than normal. You might garner a little bit more success, get a little bit more foot traffic in your store. Whatever it is, take this energy and put it towards something that you really see or envision for yourself, and you'll be pleasantly surprised. You also have the universal Merkaba, which speaks of a sacred purpose, you have the answer, and lucid dreaming. This also really speaks a lot with the visions card, especially with the lucid dreaming. Like I said, there's probably something that you've really been dreaming about, having visions on, been feel intuitively guided or spiritually guided to do, because your spirit guides are heavily showing up here. Just know that nothing is a coincidence in your life right now. Everything is falling away to get you to focus on what it is that you need to honestly, truly be focused on. And that is your passion, your endeavors, the things that really bring you joy in your life. The sun is shining on you, I'm hearing. The universal Merkaba, for those of you who don't know, a Merkaba is like, the Merkaba is the a transportation vessel for your soul and your spirit. This is really higher level. The Merkaba is what allows you to travel through the astral and cosmic realms. It also is something that was designed by the Archangel Metatron. And when I said messages from higher energy, Metatron is a higher energy. He is the one who writes the book of life and death. He is the scribe, the celestial keeper of records. He guards the gate to the Akashic records. And this is why the Universal Merkaba card talks about a sacred purpose. Things have been falling away to get you to be more aligned to your destiny, to what it is that you really are meant to do or supposed to do in your lifetime. The distractions, the falsehoods, and the distraction and falsehoods of your life is what's being stripped away or changed. You've been playing in that area for far too long. Now it's time. It's time. I feel the energy of the judgment card. It's time for you to like really to shift around, to refocus, and to get on to what it is that you truly are meant to do in your life. So if you pick the central sun, just know that now you are being reorientated to your calling, to your purpose. If you don't know what that is, then you really need to pay more attention to your dreams, your intuitions, or just not even just like your dreams. It can even just be your daydreams. Like, what is it that you daydream about often? Pay attention to those little things, because all those little things are being implanted inside of you by spirit. You're being inundated with new light codes, I'm hearing. Wow, yeah. Because with the visions card, it looks like She might be shooting those beams out of her eyes, but they could also just be coming into her. You could be getting brand new inspiration, brand new insight, or a renewed passion to pursue something that you want for your life. There's a really strong energy around that. But you have the answer, which is another thing on the Merkaba card. Trust your intuition. Trust your guidance. Trust the spirits that are here to guide you, Pile 1. And just accept the fact that whatever is falling away, whatever is like really leaving your life, don't try to fight it. Don't try to hold it together. Allow it to pass and allow it to pass with peace. Accept that this is something that you cannot change. And I heard for this pile in particular to put your eyes on the horizon, to look towards the future, towards the things that you really want in your life. So with that message, I'm going to start pulling some tarot cards here because I feel that very, very clearly. I really feel the presence of Archangel Metatron here in this reading as well, because there's a reason why I had to mention him in the Merkaba. So it could be Archangel Metatron that's here to talk to you about your purpose and your destiny. But the thing is about your purpose and your destiny, Pile 1, is that you know what it is. And if you don't know what it is, and you didn't think that you were someone who had a purpose or just feel lost in the sauce, now you know. There's something here that you're meant to do, a part that you're meant to play. And the reason why things is going to hell in a handbasket in your life or crumbling away is to get you to focus on what it is that you're meant to do with this life, with your time here. The Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. The Page of Pentacles talks about the next episode, a new chapter that's beginning. And that's exactly what the central sun is like literally all mentions. That an old you is falling away, and that this new you is more abundant, more prosperous, and much more guided and protected than the old you was. It's time. That's all I hear. It's time. It's time for you to focus up. Wow. And here we have, I don't know if this is like in reverse, but here we have the Star card. The Star card, and I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card. Yes. With the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Death card, this is definitely has a lot to do with fate and destiny. You've been undergoing this a very deep and personal transformation with the Death card energy showing up, Pile 1. This has been happening for a reason. This is so that you can start, I'm hearing like a karmic clearing. This is so you can start this new cycle on a fresh slate, to start a new page and a new chapter in your life. And in this chapter and in this new page of your life, you're meant to follow the Star, follow your destiny, and do so with faith. There's something here about with the Star card about like the energy of like faith. But what I also got was like the North Star, like how when slaves were escaping from enslavement, in order to find their freedom, in order for them to like really navigate out of the darkness, out of the hell that they were in, they had to follow the North Star. And this is the same kind of energy I'm getting here. To get out of what you are perceiving right now as a sort of hell, you have to follow your intuition, follow your North Star, the North Node, your fate, your destiny. You know what it is if you actually take a very deep look inside yourself. And that's the reason why everything has been falling apart in your life, Pile 1. I have to say this. Things have been falling away in your life to get you to take a closer look at yourself. What is it that you truly want? And not what society deems appropriate. Not what what normal people would honestly want or want in their life, Pile 1. You're not average. You're not average. So it's up to you to follow your fate, your destiny. That's why the Wheel of Fortune is here. But I also pulled the Wheel of Fortune under spirits to guide you. You're guided by fate and destiny. You're being looked over and watched over. The Wheel of Fate is also a card of divine intervention to me. It's one of the few cards, along with Temperance, the Tower, and Judgment, in my eyes. The divine is stepping into your life, and that's why things have been crumbling away and falling. Whenever higher energy comes into your life, whatever can't really stand up to that energy burns, withers away, and falls. And you need to allow that burning, that withering away of the energies that are not in alignment with who you are now to exit your life so you can begin this chapter on a new slate and a new page. There's something waiting for you on the other side of this transformation, Pile One. And this could be new friends, you having a life where you can celebrate and enjoy. Something really beautiful is waiting for you, Pile One. But you have to go out there and seize it. Yes, you have to go out there and seize it. Get out of this energy of feeling sad and stagnant. Look at your life from a different perspective and look at what's been happening to you from a different and higher perspective. That's exactly what the hangman is speaking to me about. See your life from a higher perspective. Because wow, we have the spirits to guide you, the wheel of fortune, and underneath it again is the Six of Wands. There is victory in your life, victory that's being broadcast for you. I'm hearing happiness that you never even knew existed, Pile One. Like, you have to follow your dreams and you have to take the steps and you have to be brave and conscious enough to do it on your own, to take that step forward, Pile One. Because once you start taking that step forward, the universe rewards motion. The universe doesn't honor your words and honors your actions. You can sit there and pray and be as devout as you want, but faith without works is dead. It's time for you to do some works. Or maybe you already are, Pile One. And this is just a re-strengthening and to like really reaffirm you on what you're doing. That you are spiritually guided, that you will have victory, that you're following your destiny, you're following the North Star. And again, since I pulled the star card under visions, this woman is like really looking at and projecting stars. There's too many synchronicities in your reading, Pile One, for this to not be fate. For this to not really honestly truly come from a higher realm, a higher place. Archangel Metatron is truly watching over you. And he's letting you know that you're about to begin a very important chapter in your life. This is by far the most important period in your life that you're stepping into. Yeah. This is by far the most important period in your life that you're stepping into, Pile One. And you're stepping into this, wow. And you're stepping into this because you're ready. It's time. It's been ordained. It's time for you to follow your purpose. The things that you've been getting through your dreams, your visions, and your intuition. It's time to go. With the Chariot card here. You're being sent on a brand new journey. There's about to be a breakthrough in the energy too, especially if you've been going through a transformation and you've just been feeling like things have just been really heavy. Just know that a break is about to happen. Wow, such beautiful cards. All right, these are going to be your last two cards. Just know that things are happening the way that it's meant to happen, the way that has been ordained and written in the annals of your Akashic records, Pile One. Things are about to start looking up for you, but you have to harness that energy. Harness this energy of your new period, your new life, and put it towards your passions and your goals and what it is that you want to see come into fruition in your life. Because ultimate contentment and happiness is waiting for you with the Ten of Cups here. Ultimate contentment and fulfillment is here, is ready. You have to seize it, Pile One. Get your energy up. Get your energy up because it's happening for you and you're being guided towards it. Only thing you got to do is just keep going. Especially if you know this already and you've been just working and doing it already, then this is here as a reminder that you are doing the right thing, that you're on your right path, that things around you may really look sus, may really suck right now, but as long as you keep putting your energy towards your passions, towards your desire, and towards towards your projects and the things that you truly want in your life, everything is going to work out in the end. There's going to be a beautiful closing of an old cycle and a beautiful beginning of a new one. And I'm hearing he's got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. Trust that you're very, very much divinely guided and very divinely assisted. The angels love you. God love you. You just need to realize that what's happening isn't happening to you, it's happening for you to get you to focus on your sacred purpose, your destiny, what it is that you came here to do, and to put your energy towards that, Pile One. So if this reading resonated with you, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. If you guys want to support my channel, the links to do so are in the description box. You can book a reading with me, or you can donate a deck from my Amazon wish list. Thank you so much for your time and energy, Power One, and please be blessed. If you chose Pile 2, Pleiadian activation, then this reading is for you. So let's see what message is coming through for you. You got quite a few cards, Pile 2. So we'll start with the card that you chose. You chose Pleiadian activation. Now, Pleiadian activation speaks of things finally starting to come together in your life. First things first, it talks about you going through a tough time, but it's saying that tough time is like literally coming to an end, okay? So if you've really been going through it, you've been struggling, just know that you're literally at the end. Like I'm hearing like you're just like, you have your toe on the finish line. Like you're practically done. But the thing is, though, it might have really been you might really be feeling like really burnt out, like really exhausted, tired, like you can't go anymore. And the advice here inside your cards, Pile 2, is to allow that feeling. If you feel exhausted and tired, then allow yourself to cry, allow yourself to like really express however it is that you're feeling with the laughing and crying card. However you're feeling right now, Pile 2 is very much valid. And that's what the Pleiadian energy is here to tell you. The thing about the Pleiadian energy is that they call it the Seven Sisters. The Pleiadians are like very, very close to Earth, actually. It's one of the few star systems or the few stars that we can see with our naked eye from our planet. So it's energy that's very, very close and very, very supportive, like for us and to us. So of course, with this high feminine energy, expression of your emotions and expression of your feelings is very valid, is supported, and you will be comforted in that experience. You've probably been holding tough and being strong for so long now, but you don't have to do that anymore, Pile 2. Now it's the time for you to like, if you really feel like crying, then cry. If you feel like laughing, like, yes, I can't believe it, I made it, thank you for this message, laugh, do whatever it is that you got to do. Maybe donate to the channel. But whatever it is that you got to do, Pile 2, then do it. You know, allow yourself to express how you truly feel, because this Pleiadian card is no joke. The worst is over and you're stepping into brand new energy. So the next two cards that we have here, I felt like I needed to pull these two together. It's the Ascension Flame and the Tibetan Fire Serpent. Now, I'm still trying to get used to this deck, but when I read the cards, because I felt like they were together since they both speak of a flame and a fire, but when I both read the cards, they very much worked in tandem with the Pleiadian activation. The Tibetan Fire Serpent talks about activating your inner fire and your inner will. That, yeah, things might be tough, but it's time to like shed that skin. But it's time to shed that skin and to like really fire yourself up. Determination is the name of the game with the Tibetan Fire Serpent. Wow. Determination is the name of the game with the Tibetan Fire Serpent. Fire yourself up. Get excited about this new period in your life. Get excited about the fact that things are over and that new things are about to come for you. That you're about to have abundance, maybe even a brand new relationship. There was another card here it is. It was this card that tried to come out for your pile, which is someone soon. So I'm gonna bring it out here because now I get it. At first I didn't understand why, and I was really trying to limit the energy into this pile, but now I get it. Some of you guys, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good, and with someone soon, there's someone coming into your life very, very soon. I channeled this message on my Instagram as well. Uh, for those of you who want to follow me on there, it's Magus_Supreme. But I channeled this energy as well on my Instagram. I pulled the love card from my wishes oracle, the Knight of Cups, the King, and the Queen of Wands, which is like heavy energy of attracting someone who's like literally your same, and with this fire energy here, pal, too. So that message might really be there for you. If you are on my Instagram and you've seen that message, take this as your confirmation that I was talking about you. Because like I put in a caption, like this is for somebody. Like I don't know who it was for. Could have been for me as well, but I don't know. But someone out there is about to meet someone. And there's no coincidence that this card was really trying to come out for this pile and the third pile. This card was really trying to come out and like really show itself to both of those piles. So just know that there's someone that's coming into your life very soon, pile 2. Which is why we have harmony and coming together in a Pleiadian activation. Someone is going to be coming into your life fairly soon to really help you out, to help you like laugh, to help you like get this cathartic release that you need in your life, or to just really provide you with help and assistance. But either way, you got to take the first step yourself, pal, too. With shaking off that tiredness, shaking off that energy, allow yourself to like process and release those emotions, pick yourself up and to keep going. Here we have the Ascension Flame, which is liberation, a sense of greater purpose, and high expectations. Now, this talks a lot about stepping into your purpose. I'm gonna read part of the Ascension Flame. There was something very, very important in there, and I can't remember. I'm gonna skip the beginning and start from the middle. Master of the Ascension Temple, Serapis Bey, holds the Ascension Flame on the fourth ray of purity. If you are ready to conquer your own misguidance, distorted energies, and belief programs, set real-time expectations and discipline your mind to create achievable outcomes in a state of clear consciousness. Yes, this is all about planning for your future, pal, too. Shaking off that energy of feeling defeated, of feeling like things are too hard, that you can't take anymore. Shake off that energy, release that energy in any way that you know how, whether it's through laughing, crying, or just allowing yourself to feel tired and to like process that energy and emotion. But once that's done, it's time to get back up because you're done with the hard part. Now the happiness is coming in. Ascended Master Serapis Bey is guiding you through a challenging experience. Deliberate attempts by others to engage emotional responses or gaslighting will only prove you have moved on from the past. Interest in ancient symbols, hieroglyphics, the ancient Egyptians, pyramids, and astrology all signifies that you are ready to ascend and let go of old energy. Begin and continue your ascension with self-improvement goals. Here's an affirmation for you as well. I can confront anything before me. I am a powerful beacon of light. And that you are, pal, too. And this is what the higher order beings, the Pleiadians, are trying to tell you, that Pleiadian energy. They're coming down to tell you that you've made it. You did it. Now it's time for you to set goals for yourself and goals for the long term, goals that you will feel more motivated to achieve. And there is going to be someone coming in to like really help you out, especially if you've been feeling lonely or you just really low-key been wanting more love in your life. There's someone coming soon. So keep moving. I'm hearing like let that serve as an inspiration, as a driving factor for you to not give up, that there is someone out there for you and they're coming. Because we have relationships and abundance. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good, and I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality, and that you can, pal, too. It's time for you to step back into your power, because you've been going through the darkness for far too long, and it probably really dimmed your shine, really damaged your confidence in yourself. But know that that energy is done. You've made it through. You got through that transition, and now it's time to really let that light back into your life and to really realize that your life is coming into a more stable and harmonious period. And it's time for you to start planning for your future again. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what we get. I'm hearing pull 7. The first card that we have is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles to me is all about what this Ascension Flame was talking about. It's okay. Because we have 7 cards in the reading. Okay, that makes sense. We have 7 cards in the reading. The one you picked and plus 6 more. So 7 cards in the reading, and I'm to pull 7 tarot cards. So the master number, angel number 77 and 33 could really be very, very, very prominent here. So look up angel number 77 and angel number 33. But with the Knight of Pentacles, this is exactly what I'm talking about. With the Ascension Flame, with creating clear goals for yourself. The Knight of Pentacles always gets to where they're going. And I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, this is to let you know that you are going to achieve your goals. You got to put the time in and invest in them. But you will achieve it as long as you're diligent, dedicated, and maintain that energy. The Chariot, yes. Here it is, the Chariot. Your energy, pile 3, pile 2. You're hitting a breakthrough in your life. There's a big breakthrough that's really coming forth for you to really inspire you to continue moving forward in your life, pile 3. Allow that energy in. Like, you really have this is a breakthrough. I don't know how else to say it, pile 2. You're at your breakthrough. The energy is very, very clear here. You're at your breakthrough. The Emperor, come on. Law and order is about to be reestablished in your life. Harmony is about to come back into your life. Things are about to come together again. And now we have the number 44, 77, 33, and 44. Really look into those numbers, pile 3. And you can Google search an angel number 33, angel number 77, and angel number 44. Those numbers are really going to support you. You could be seeing a lot of repeating 3s, repeating 4s. And if you see repeating 7, then definitely take that sign. Because 777 is the rarest of the angel numbers to see. 777 and 888 are the rarest ones to see. And the fact that you have repeating 7s in your reading is important. So take that to heart, pile 2. You are heavily supported and guided. The 8 of Swords. Don't keep yourself back for much longer, okay? You might be down on yourself. You might really be feeling defeated. But just know that that's just you holding yourself back, pile 2. Allow yourself to release that energy in any way that you know how and in a time that is right for you. Don't rush this process. Make sure that it's very thorough and a very clean release and clean break from this old energy. Because you really have been going through a lot, but it's done. It's being resolved. And it's time for you to pick yourself up and to really plot on what it is that you want out of your life. I'm hearing ask the universe for what it is that you want and to start moving towards it. And you will be assisted and guided. Okay, it's this one there. Wow, I seen this too. I didn't pull it, but I felt like I should. The 7 of Pentacles. And now that it's staring me in the face again, I'll pull the other card. Strength. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the ending card is the Magician. Yeah, that's it. We also have the 7 of Wands as well. So yeah, definitely look up angel number 77, 777. That's super, super important. We have a bunch of 7s out here for you. And even the Chariot. The Chariot is number 7. I can't believe I didn't see that. The Chariot is the seventh major arcana. 777 and 77. Look up those angel numbers, pile 2. Angel number 33, 44, and 77. I keep saying it because it's important. I know I'm not speaking out the side of my neck here. Really do this, pile 2. Don't just take this reading and like, oh, that's so nice. No, do this work, okay? Look up those numbers. Do it. But you have the 7 of Pentacles here with the Strength card. Whatever it is that you're going to start plotting, planning, scheming, and trying to bring into your life, Just know through diligent action and discipline, it's going to come through for you. You can manifest whatever you want into this reality here with this abundance and this magician. You can manifest this. You can do this, pile two. You can bring whatever it is that you need in your life. You just got to fight for it. With the Seven of Wands here, you got to fight for it. Be disciplined. Be committed. Keep yourself going, pile two, because you're meant to have happiness and harmony in your life. And this period of trial and tribulation is really at its end. And you need to understand that to rebuild your energy, don't let anyone else trigger you, gaslight you, or get you down, and move forward. And know that the people who are really meant to be around you to support your life, to support this new energy that you're in, they're going to start showing up. You're going to start meeting soul families and probably even a soulmate or soul tribe. All three of those things. You're about to start meeting those people and they're about to start coming onto your path. But you have to take the first step. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step, as Confucius once said. And this is something that's really coming through. You have to start taking that first step. Once you cleanse yourself of the previous cycle that you just came out of, cleanse yourself of this tough and negative energy, and realize that a breakthrough has been reached, that period is done, and you're about to walk into a new, abundant, and fulfilling life for yourself. So plan for it and start taking action towards those goals. Be diligent, committed, and disciplined, and what you want will be yours, pile two. So if that's your reading, if it resonated, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. If you guys want to support my channel, the links to do so are in the description box. You can send me a deck from my Amazon wish list, or you can book a reading with me. However you decide to support, I'll allow it. So thank you so much for your time and energy, pile two, and please be blessed. Last but not least, if you chose pile three, the Seraphim's Gateway, then this is for you. I was keep trying to call it the Seraphic Gateway, but it's really all one and the same. So let's take a look at what's needing to be said. Now remember this pile. I remember it very clearly. I do. So pile three, you chose the Seraphim's Gateway. And this speaks of voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. So pile three, you probably heard this before, and if you haven't, then I'm going to say it here. You could very well be an earth angel, or very much so a light worker. The energy in your reading is all about really doing away with the falsehoods that you lived under, the insincerity that you've lived your life. You've probably been afraid to really explore your power, to really allow your light to shine, to really do the things that you really want to do. Maybe you have a strong interest in magic, and like making spells, doing alchemy, doing herb magic, Reiki, all that stuff. But you're kind of scared, or maybe you just feel like there's a heavy stigma around it, or it's just kind of silly or nonsensical. But the fact of the matter is, pile three, that you have the energy for it. You carry angel energy, pile three. There's a reason why you had to endure the things that you had to endure in your life, with people trying to block your shine, with people seemingly trying to put you down, outcast you, isolate you, and things that make you feel isolated or less than. That's because you have very powerful divine energy. And one thing that I know, since this is the energy that I carry, people don't know how to deal with people who are connected to the light, because this world is so heavily entrenched in darkness that when they see the light, they shun it away. They cast it as weird, as odd, as abnormal, and it is what it is. Don't allow yourself to really be trampled on anymore. Now's the time to really speak up for yourself, to shine your light. And that's exactly what the Seraphim's Gateway is talking to you about. Now is the time to shine your light, now more than ever. Do the things that are truly aligned with you. I say this because we have the card Magical Alchemy. The first thing that I noticed is that this guy is just like, who cares? Like, he's just like, yeah, I do this. Yeah. Be more proud of the things that you do, Pile 3. You could be a tarot reader, Reiki master, witch, magician, mage, wizard, alchemist, whatever the hell it is that you're doing that's more in line with the occult and supernatural. Be more proud of that, Pile 3, because right now you're ahead of your time. And this is exactly what it says. You are ahead of your time. This card talks a lot about how Merlin blended magic and science together and bring it into the world. And this is heavily resonating with me because I have dreams of blending magic and science together. And I actually really love Merlin as a person, as a character, and as a figure. So if you didn't know it already, this is my pile as well. So I'm talking to not only you guys, but this is also a pep talk for me. Be proud of what it is that you do, Pile 3s. Whether, like I said, you know what it is that you do. Be proud of it and do it boldly and unashamed. Because for so long, you've really been looked at as an other, as less than, and as like a weirdo. But the thing about being weird is that it's just because you're not of this world. And that's something that I really have to say here. Your spirit, your energy, your vibration is out of this world. And it's time for you to like really express that light and to let it out through your magical arts. Whether, like I said, you do alchemy, you're a tarot reader, Reiki master, herbalist, whatever it is that you do, now's the time. Because it's time to bring death to the deceitful. Now, death to the deceitful is talking about how all the things in your life are starting to fade away, all the negativity and all the fake and false. That person who you used to hide behind and pretend was the real you, that vessel, that shell has been broken. And now the true you, your true essence is coming out. You really had to undergo a lot because you had to have that shell of darkness that was put around you for being in this world and that your experiences formed around you. You had to go through a lot and through a shattering of that shell to really come to appreciate who you truly are. I'm seeing like a caterpillar coming out of its cocoon. You came into this world as a pure angelic spirit, and then, wow, okay. And then your experiences that you came here, that you signed up for to experience. Remember that you signed up for this. I'm hearing very clearly, you signed up for this. That you signed up for to experience was like the cocoon that you had to wrap around yourself. Then there was a period of transition where everything started to crumble, change, and everything just seems to be falling apart. But that's the breaking of the cocoon. That's you coming out. That's the death of the deceitful and you coming out hatched and anew. A lot of you guys might just be emerging from your cocoon as butterflies now, ready to truly show your power, to show who you are, and to do your work unabashed, unashamed, and to be more proud of the things that you do. And that's really coming through very strongly. Be proud of the things that you do because you really are ahead of your time. You are an innovator in the field that you choose to do. Even if those people who are in the same field as you kind of outcast you or might just be like, I don't know, you're a little different. Don't worry about it. That's because you're ahead of your time and you have the light with you. Believe in that. Another thing that we got here for you is courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And this is something like I've been feeling. That period of transition that's been happening to help break your cocoon was you facing your fears with confidence. You really had to really learn how to face fear, to maintain your faith, to maintain your energy in the face of darkness. And I'm feeling like if you guys haven't seen it, you need to watch this particular Sacred Sunday that I have, which is called Courage in the Face of Darkness. It might really resonate with you, and it's something that you guys might really need to watch if you haven't already. But you have the courage to face fear with confidence. Be who you are, because the world is not really going to be welcoming towards you. The world isn't going to be a hospitable place for your energy. The world is inherently aligned with the darkness. It's not a very popular opinion, but if the world was such love and light, there will be no need for light workers. There will be no need for us. But we're here because this world is steeped in darkness. Despite what popular belief is, we're not here for popular beliefs. We're here for the truth. And the truth is this world is steeped in darkness, and we have to face it to sow light back into the world and to bring it in. And we have to do this by being true to ourselves. Doubt is not allowed anymore. I release the need to know all the answers. You might not know exactly what your path is going to like pertain. You might have glimpses of your future through dreams, visions, prophetic dreams. That's something that I have quite often, is prophetic dreams. But you too might really have that. But if you don't, just trusting your path, which is exactly what the doubt card is all about. Trusting your path. You're not going to have all the answers, but you just need to take the steps. Just take the steps forward towards your freedom, which is, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And your own happiness comes through you being your authentic and most true self. The Seraphim's Gateway talks about letting your light shine, letting that angel energy come out and burst free, like this broken and hatched card. And that's exactly it. You are free now, Pile 3. Whatever it is that you've been going through and struggling with, just know that it's kind of like it's a wrap. It's done. Just no more need for that. Some of us probably might still be in our cocoon, might really still tussle with doubt, with fear, and that's okay. Take your time with this process. Don't rush out of it. Take the time that you need to gestate and incubate. But I feel the energy of just busting out. It's time. I feel it. I could just be speaking for myself, but if you catch this vibe, if you picking up what I'm putting down, then you know exactly what I mean. So let's get some tarot card messages for this reading, for this beautiful reading. Yeah, it's time to start showing off your work, or to just do your work without being ashamed. The Hermit. Again, the Hermit card to me is that cocoon that you was in, that energy of you having to be by yourself in solitude and really get down to the truest sense of who you are, what's true for who you are. Allowing yourself to be in that dark place inside that cocoon. You had to allow it, but now here it is. You're coming out with this Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a card that I've been seeing quite often lately, and I've been really drawn to, and I'm glad to see it here. It's that new start, that new beginning, that fire being relit inside of you, Pile 3. It's time. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. It's time. Okay, it's time. Pile 3. It's time. It's time. The energy is very palpable and is very strong. That's why I keep repeating the word "it's time." It's just coming through. We also have the number 72, which is 789, which boils down to 9. So we have 999 in this reading as well. So look up angel number 999, or 999. Angel number 999. But yeah, now I know why I've been feeling a little bit sick and things of that nature. It's ascension symptoms. This trial is about to end, and things are about to happen for you, Pile 3. But you have to be willing to express yourself, to put your work out there, put yourself out there, and show your true self as how you are. Let it free and let it out. Because there's financial and physical security and stability for you. You are divinely supported by very high energies, the energy of the Seraphim. I won't say that. I'll keep that one to myself. But if you haven't seen a Seraphim before, or if you don't know what a Seraphim looks like, maybe you're going to be visited one day, but just know that you're actually being supported by a seraphic energy, which is very high level angelic energy. You have divine support on your path, which is why the 9 and 10 of Pentacles are being here. You're meant to have a very abundant and fulfilling life, doing whatever it is that you want to do. Doing whatever it is that you want to do, because you're meant to be fulfilled and to be happy with following your ambitions and your goals and your desires with the Knight of Swords here. The Knight of Swords to me is about ambition, but it's also about the application of your intellect and your will towards a goal or something that you really want. It's very strong here in this reading, pile 3. Let's get a few more cards. Strength. You're strong enough, pile 3, and your experiences have shown you that you have the courage, that you have the inner strength to face fear and to really be yourself when everyone else seemingly rejects you. The World card, I felt this card, and I'm glad that it came out. This is the wrapping up of a cycle, and honestly, I really feel like the sense of fulfillment from the World card. You're really about to be more fulfilled in your life, is what I'm feeling here. There's about to be order restored into your life. Things are about to start coming together for you, pile 3. But in order for that to happen, you have to be living your authentic life. The Hermit came out, the Strength card came out underneath the Hermit, which speaks of this inner strength and courage, that ability to face fear with confidence. The Ace of Wands in the World card speaks of a brand new beginning, of something that's really beautiful, that's really forming, and that's really about to come through for you. It also has the Salamander on here, and Salamander, for those of you who don't know, is the name of the elemental of fire. The primordial force of fire is called Salamander. There's a reason why it's here and it's showing up with the world. Your will, your fire, your intention is going to change the world, and it's going to really change the world around you. You can create your own reality by shining your light. Your vibration is certainly powerful enough. And again, with the 9 of Pentacles and the Emperor, you're going to establish something for yourself by yourself. Like, you have the power to really have your own to make your own happiness, pile 3. Do not underestimate the power of having an angelic vibration or having a very high vibration. If you feel like you're not there yet, you might still just be in your cocoon. Give it some time. Don't rush this process. That confidence, that strength, that big ball behavior, that BDE is going to come to you in time. The 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. Wow, what an odd combination. But the 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords, like I said, there's going to be people that's really going to try to really come up against you. The world isn't really going to be in your favor, but just know that what's meant for you is heavily protected with divine support. No one is going to be able to take from you what's truly meant for you. And if they get over on you only for a little bit, just know that karma is going to pay those people back tenfold. Now, I'm a strong proponent of truly, genuinely good people. Don't ask about what's other people karma for hurting you or doing you over. A genuinely good person wouldn't even think of something like that. So just know that whatever is happening on your path, those people who try to come against you, they're not going to be successful. It's not going to be fruitful. What's meant to be yours is yours forever. It was written for you to have. Wow. Okay. Here it is. And we got the Knight of Swords and Justice. What's meant for you is going to be yours, and you're going to get what's yours because of the karma that you put out. Like I said, if you're a tarot reader, a herbalist, Reiki master, and you're not really doing the dark arts or anything like that, because I don't think we'll have a problem here in this pile. If you truly have the energy, the want, and the desire to help people, to heal, if you honestly, truly, deep down inside care about other people, you show that care, you go out of your way to do actions to help other people, just know that kind of energy, that kind of karma is going to be repaid to you. And that's going to lead to a lot of stability, the good works that you put out. There's a rune that I wrote for myself recently that talks about the rewarding of karma. And I can see his energy really influencing this reading. And I'm glad. You're going to start receiving rewards and blessings for all the good karma that you generated into the world, light worker. Know that you haven't been forsaken. Know that your work hasn't gone unseen or unrewarded. If you honestly, truly care about other people and you've been setting out to help people with spirit at your back or at your side, you're about to start seeing a reaping, a harvest of all the seeds that you planted. And know that it's heavily protected through the emperor, because we have the seven of swords sandwiched in between the emperor and the justice card. Like, this is firmly secured. Those who try to come up against you to rob you, to shortchange you, they will not prosper. You are meant to have happiness above all happiness, pile three, and it's yours. Just be your authentic self. Let your divine energy shine. Do your magics, your tarot cards, your alchemy, your divination, your astrology, whatever it is that you're into. Do it with pride, do it with confidence, because it's that work that's blessed. As long as you have the intention to help other people and don't have the intention of just getting rich. So, with that out of the way, that's your reading, pile three. If this reading resonated, please leave a like or a comment and subscribe to my channel, please, if you're not already. If you guys want to support my channel, the links to do so are in the description box. You can book a reading or donate a deck from my Amazon wish list. Whatever you decide to do to help and support me will go a long way. And I thank you for your time and your energy, pile three. Be blessed and have a good day. Bye.